Like, nobody runs a race just to be in the race. No, you want to win, right? But if you do all the inputs at a high level, your probability of winning is a lot higher. Welcome to Impact and Fulfillment with Coach Mike D, where you'll gain practical wisdom and dynamic insight from amazing conversations to live your best life. What's going on, y'all? This is Coach Mike D with another episode of Impact and Fulfillment. I pray y'all are having an amazing day and are doing things at a very, very high level. And a high level is really in relation to what you're capable of. Are you bringing the proper attitude and the proper effort to whatever it is you're doing, and doing so at the highest level possible for you? Whatever that is, be committed to it. But dig this. I'm going to challenge you on your perspective just a little bit. I'm going to challenge you on your perspective just a little bit. So many of us set goals and we're focused on achieving specific goals. But the thing is, when it comes down to the goals that we're interested in achieving or the goals that we're setting, that's the output. The reality is the output or the outcome really doesn't have much control sitting in your lap. Where you have 100% control is in your inputs. So instead of being outcome dependent, it's important for us to be input driven. So instead of being outcome or output dependent, let's focus our attention on being input driven. What that means is that our focus needs to legitimately revolve around the inputs, the things that we do, the effort, the attitude, the focus, the things that we're committed to taking action on. That's where we focus our attention. Those are things that are under our control. When we look at the outcome or the output, in all honesty, we really don't have much control there. So if we focus our attention on the inputs and we do the inputs extremely well, if we operate and, have inputs that are at a very high level, the output kind of takes care of itself. But so many of us are so output or outcome dependent that we get disappointed in the midst of the process. But when we look back, we're like, I worked really hard. I really brought everything that I had to the table. I exhausted every option, even though the outcome was not my desire. You have to learn to celebrate the inputs. Because again, it's just like, I'm a firm believer that we have to measure the things that we have control over. And the other things, we have to let go and let God, right? But if you do all that you can on the front end, you increase the probability of actually achieving that thing. Just don't tie your peace, don't tie your perspective, don't tie your mindset, or even how you feel about yourself. Don't tie that up solely in the output or the outcome. Build a majority of it into the inputs. That is where you have the ultimate control. So that's the perspective that I want to help you to challenge in your life today. Challenge the inputs. Find joy and give yourself a pat on the back with the inputs. Are you really bringing your best? Did you really exhaust every option? Did you really pivot when necessary? Did you really take the feedback and adjust yourself when you needed to adjust to do things a little bit different based off of the circumstances? Did you do all of that? Did you do so with the right attitude? Did you come with the belief that it was possible to begin with? Those are all the inputs. Celebrate that and let the outcome take care of itself. Now, again, when we go to race, we want to win the race that we're running, right? Like, nobody runs a race just to be in the race. No, you want to win, right? But if you do all the inputs at a high level, your probability of winning is a lot higher. That's what's in your control. So let's make that happen. Let's control the inputs. Let's be focused and driven by the inputs and not so dependent on the output or the outcome. All right. Well, hey, as always, make sure to visit CoachMikeD.com. Follow Coach Mike D across social media. Grab a copy of my latest book, The 33 Laws of Impact and Fulfillment. And until next time, y'all be blessed, well, and wise. And I'll holler at you. Peace. I really hope you enjoyed today's episode. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and follow Coach Mike D everywhere on social media. Y'all be blessed, well, and wise.